Welcome, and thank you for joining us. In this video, we'll explore how to support primary school students with severe deaf-blindness. These students have very limited hearing and vision, requiring a highly individualized, tactile-based approach to communication, learning, and emotional security. As educators, you play a crucial role in helping these students feel safe, understood, and included. Let's understand severe deaf-blindness and effective interventions. Severe deaf-blindness means a child has very limited functional vision and hearing, often relying on touch and movement to understand their world. These limitations impact how they communicate, move through environments, and form relationships. They rely almost entirely on tactile input for instructions. They may have difficulty recognizing objects or people visually, with little to no access to speech or environmental sounds. Delays in communication and concept development are common due to limited sensory information, often requiring hand-under-hand guidance for exploration. These students may show strong reactions to sensory input, like tactile defensiveness or craving movement, and distress during transitions if routines aren't predictable. They need careful interpretation of subtle cues, such as shifts in muscle tone or body movement. Their learning must be grounded in trust, predictability, and sensory-rich experiences. Supporting students with severe deaf-blindness requires a holistic, multisensory approach. Let's explore key intervention areas, starting with tactile communication. Use tactile sign language, touch cues like bump dots or braille labels, and object symbols. Always use hand-under-hand strategies, inviting the child to place their hands over yours. Next, structured routines and object calendars are vital. Create predictable routines using object schedules, like a spoon for snack or a ball for playtime. Present the object before each activity to build anticipation and reduce anxiety. Use tactile transition cues to support smooth movement between activities. Sensory engagement is another key area. Offer rich experiences like vibration toys, water play, textured fabrics, or movement activities. Observe the child's responses to understand their preferences and use sensory input to teach concepts like wet, soft, or fast. Environmental supports include providing a structured, clutter-free environment with tactile markers or boundaries. Use consistent room layouts for orientation. Prepare students for new environments through tactile maps or pre-teaching. Employ teachers of the deaf-blind and interveners for tailored instruction. For communication and social interaction, build trust through gentle touch and slow movements, responding to all attempts at communication. Interpret subtle cues like changes in breathing or facial tension. Encourage peer interaction through shared tactile games with support. Finally, mobility and physical support involve collaborating with orientation and mobility specialists. Teach safe exploration using tactile markers or hand-under-hand guidance. Support body awareness through guided movement, gentle stretching, or balance activities. These interventions create accessible learning experiences. Collaboration with families is essential. Families are experts on how their child communicates, responds to sensory input, and expresses needs. Effective home. School collaboration includes daily communication through logs or apps to share successes, cues used, and health updates. Shared communication systems are crucial. Use the same tactile cues, object symbols, and routines at home and school for consistency. Include families in IEP meetings and goal development, asking about what calms the child or what motivates them. Incorporate meaningful family routines. Provide emotional and practical support, offering resources like deaf-blind specialists or parent networks. Celebrate progress together. When home and school work in harmony, the child experiences consistency, security, and deeper communication. In closing, supporting primary school students with severe deaf-blindness requires patience, creativity, and a strong commitment to connection. By understanding their unique ways of accessing information and providing tactile communication systems, sensory-rich routines, and environmental supports. And by working closely with families to create consistent strategies, we build learning environments where children feel safe, valued, and engaged. Thank you for your dedication to supporting students with severe dual sensory needs. Your work opens pathways to communication, exploration, and connection that profoundly impact their lives.